interesting. My journey begins from here. I wonder what these are, whether they're pumpkins or maize, but that's the beauty of Uganda. So I am inside Makerere University, and I see foot traffic is increasing just after Christmas, and today is actually the 29th of December 2025, and I'm right here at the beginning of Muganza Wongera Street, where Kikumi borders Makerere University. Anyway, we are going to take a ride into town, and I just want to show you Kampala from the back of a motorcycle. So come with me as we take on Bombo Road and head to the city center. So I'm crossing to get a motorcycle ride, and Gerard, ku square videos here. Square. City Square. Nyanza. Alright. So let's go. And I've gotten one that's going to take me to City Square. So this is actually Muganza Bongera Road, and it slopes to meet Bombo Road. Oh, that's where it begins from. And this is mostly a student area because it borders the university, and therefore if anyone needs to do business, it's most likely to sell to university students or cater to their needs. So you find a lot of printers and shops that sell furniture. I see mirrors in the distance, so mostly things to cause accommodation to be easy. Now we are joining Bombo Road. These are one of the first radio roads that originated from the city center and takes you to Bombo town, as you may have guessed, and all the way to northern Uganda. The streets of Kampala are getting back to life, and you can see more of the student hostels in the distance. And lately, even traffic is back on the road. Today is a Monday, so a lot of activity. And I think, let me show you a glimpse of the Makerere University Eastern Gate right there. I think they're constructing a new structure, and that's going to be the School of Public Health. So we are about to approach one of the traffic lights, and that's why you'll find Bombo Road crossing Haji Musa Kasule Road at 90 degrees. It's an interesting traffic light junction, so stay with me and you'll see the action. This is usually a symphony, more of high-rise structures, most of them providing students accommodation, and the lower ones turn into shops that sell stuff to students. So ground floors will most likely be shops. This is some auto garages here. And actually one day surprisingly has KFC, because some dating students will find themselves actually trying to, impress themselves by buying chicken and all that. More malls actually cropping up in Kampala, also one day here. Most of these buildings are not older than 10 years. I think I've seen them come and go. And this is Equity Bank. I always find it strange, and that road is Junjo, kind of takes you to the small gate of University Hall. More of one day there. First pharmacy. I've always wondered why pharmacies actually crop up where there are universities. I do not know whether it's because students get sick or because this one is close to Mulago National Referral Hospital, but I also see it towards Kansanga, where there are a lot of private universities, and I don't think there's any major hospital there, or Zambia Hospital perhaps. Now this is the junction where Bombo Road that we are on meets Haji Musa Kasule Road. From the entrance of Makerere University in that distance to Mulago National Hospital, and this is one of their police headquarters, so in case you have anything to do to resolve crime around the city, this is where you would actually come to. So we've taken a detour off of Bombo Road, and this is Buganda Road, taking us into the upper scale suburbs of Nakasero. So it's a beauty of the city, which is a bit interesting, as you may actually have noticed. We are actually heading towards election time, so the city is getting busy. Oh, this place has a building coming up. I'm surprised. And I believe we are going to join Lumumba Avenue. Nice. Help me understand the difference between an avenue and a road. You could let me know in the comment section. But this is Lumumba Avenue, where you'll find National Drug Authority headquarters right there, and more buildings on this very road. Actually, you'll find a lot of car dealerships, most of all second-hand cars, used cars, and those are not parking lots, but rather car dealerships. So, still on Lumumba Avenue, you will find a lot of office spaces. I'm sure the price of real estate around these parts is very high, very, very high. And yeah, so right there, that is Queensland. That will take you back onto Buganda Road and then Bombo Road in the distance. So we're about to find the French embassy is just around here. Trade Plaza, Rumi House, and this is actually, I think, called Pension House. It has been under construction for over 15 years. I've been gotten into trouble when the retaining wall collapsed and killed 2 workers, bringing it to a standstill. And right there in the distance is the French embassy, so in case you want to send them visas, that's where to go. Now we are approaching the intersection of Lumumba Avenue and Chagwe Road into the distance. All of this is Upper Nakasero, so home of the elite, which has transformed from the past from colonial governments to now what we have today. And this should take us all the way to the city square, at least the upper side of city square, where you will find the High and Supreme Court. I always find it strange. What is gender and labor supposed to constitute? I do not know why gender is now being peddled, and you can see the Supreme Court right there. So for any of your civil cases, and right now we are literally within the city center. This is the Supreme Court, that is the Central Police Station. Very interesting. Very interesting. I keep on wondering what's the difference between the High and Supreme Court. Alright. So I brought you right to the center of the city. There's okay. So right now we are at the city square, and this is Buganda Road, and that I think is Square One Road, Buganda Road, heading that direction, and I think starting from around this direction. So come with me, and we shall proceed to from the city center to the end of the city square. Okay, City Square has seen its name change over the years, from Government Square to City Square, and then in 1995 renamed Constitutional Square. Just here, but that name has refused to stick because I think Constitutional Square seems a bit barbaric. But yeah, I think the Constitution was written some time back, and I don't know whether you guys can read that. So I think it's split into two. I see this segment, and the other segment. Alright, so see you guys in the next video.